Hello everybody, this is Match11Bane. I'm bringing you a room tour video. One of my assignments for uni is I have to make a vlog type video. This is part of my web design assignment. Oh well. I was going to do two of the videos, but they both fell through for different reasons. Both of them relating to me being an idiot. But shit happens, I suppose. Anyway, on to the room tour. First we begin with the main door. Next to the main door is my bathroom. Don't want to see in there. Anyway, moving on to this is my built-in wardrobe, which I currently use for clothes storage along with general storage. It is a mess, and it's going to stay covered. Moving on to the main area. Here we have my bed, which is a 3/4 length bed. So it's longer than double, but shorter than a single. Yeah, in width ways anyway. In that I have my tablet, which is an Nvidia Shield tablet. It is starting to show its age. I may have to consider getting rid of it soon. Behind that, over there, is my charging area. That is a 5-port Anker charger, 4 USB Type A, 1 Type C. I use it to charge my larger battery bank, which we'll get onto in a minute. In this area is like my bedside table cabinet, so currently I have tissues there because I'm full of cold. You'll probably hear me sniffling throughout the video. Next to it I have cables for charging the battery bank, along with a Type C to Type C cable for charging my other battery bank, which I'll get onto in a minute. Above that is stationery. Hang on, focus. Autofocus on my camera isn't behaving, so hence the manual focus. Over there I have stationery, so I've got my printer paper, my pencil case, along with a planner and some other miscellaneous stationery items that don't fit my pencil case. Above that is my pillows, and above that are some cards I got from family when I moved in. Next to that is my Stanley toolbox full of screwdrivers and wrenches and all sorts, because I have way too many tools. Next to that is a sewing kit, which I've actually used already. Above that is where I store my camera bag and camera gear, so this camera would normally be up there, however it is currently being used. Next to that is just some miscellaneous items, so I have a manga book and a Metal Hammer magazine. Above that is some place I use for storage for miscellaneous cables, so they're the ones I use most often, they're ones I don't use very often, hence the hard drive dock. I've used the hard drive dock once since I had, but it's a lifesaver when you need it. Moving on to behind me, I have a whiteboard, calendar 1, calendar 2. I have 2 calendars because why not? Let's try. No, autofocus doesn't want to work. So yes, you could probably read some of the stuff on that calendar and you could probably work out what day it is. Over here I have my printer, a dresser with clothes, my bag for shopping, my bag for uni, which currently houses my laptop, which is an ASUS FX 504 GM. Yeah, sounds right. And then my shoes, or my boots as I should call them. Above that is a mirror, which I hang one of my jackets on, because I don't like having a mirror there. Over here I have my larger battery bank, which is by RAV Power, so that's 28,100 milliamp hours. It's 100 watt hour, it's 99.16 watt hours or something like that, so it's just under the limit for flying on a plane. Here is my AA battery charger from IKEA. So as you see, all the batteries are from IKEA along with the charger, hence why it looks not like a battery charger. Over here we have the main event. This is my desk area with my 3 monitors. As you can see, I was watching a YouTube video just before this. Let's just minimise that so I don't get a copyright strike. Over here is a 27-inch 1080p BenQ monitor, which I picked up for cheap locally, and I had to drag it back. That was not fun because this is actually heavier than it looks. Next to it I have a 28-inch Samsung 4K monitor. This video was going to be done in 4K, however the 4K on my phone is shit. hence no 4K. You get 1080 instead. Next to that is my oldest monitor, which I have to date. It is a 24-inch BenQ monitor, 1080p. I have used this monitor for, I want to say 7 years now. Yeah, about 7 years. This used to be my main monitor, then that one came in, and then that one came in. But it's still there. I will not get rid of this. It's a really good monitor for the price, especially we can pick it up cheap, like 30 quid now. Below that, which you won't be able to really see, let's just quickly grab the torch of my camera, no, torch of my phone. Below that is my desktop, neatly hidden away there. That is a Silverstone Sugo SG11 case. The specs of that computer is an i7-8700 non-K, so it's not overclocked, a Geforce GTX 1070, and a few hard drives. Links will be in the description below. Sorry, not links. Info will be in the description below. It's also on the About section of my YouTube page if you're really interested in what's in it, although I will have to update it before this video goes out because it's out of date. Up here is my console collection and just general storage. So over here I have DVDs. As you can probably tell, these are from the library. I've had them for way too long. Some Xbox 360 games which are backwards compatible with this. Some 4K Blu-rays. Is that focused? Oh, that's as focused as it's going to get on this camera. And some Nintendo Switch games. As hinted to earlier, this is my Xbox. It is an Xbox One S. I bought this as a 4K Blu-ray player, as it was cheaper than buying a 4K Blu-ray drive for my desktop. It also means I get games. I bought Xbox Game Pass on this, and I've been playing Halo a lot. Maybe one of the reasons why I bought this, Halo. Next to that is my Nintendo Switch, which is currently plugged in and all that, although I haven't used it in a while. It just sort of sits there. Behind that is the carry case of my Nintendo Switch. Next to my Nintendo Switch is another Nintendo console. It is a new 3DS XL in its charging dock. It is plugged in. Yes, plugged in, charging. Behind that is my collection of handheld consoles, some of them retro, some of them not. So starting from the bottom here, that is a Sony PlayStation Portable. Above that is a Game Boy Advance, which has been modded with a backlit screen. On this side I have a limited edition Pokemon DSi. Above that are two Nintendo DS Lites. I did originally only have one, but I managed to secure another one for free, so I thought why not. Above that is my DS game collection. Above that is my original Game Boy Advance SP. I've had that since childhood. Yes, not getting into that. As you can probably hear, I've banged my hand on. I have a microphone arm with an XLR Audio-Technica AT2020, just plugged into this little audio interface down here, which is hence plugged into my headphones as well. Just before we get onto these are Sennheiser HD440BTs. They are Bluetooth, but as you can tell, they can also be wired in. So I use these quite a lot. They're really good headphones. I recommend them to many people. I'm sure certain people watching this is the people I've recommended it to. Anyways, over here we have the mess of cables, including this little box here, which allows me to watch 4K Blu-rays and Netflix and Amazon, because this monitor, as it turns out, is not HDCP 2.2, it is 1.4. This little box here adapts it from 2.2 to 1.4 and it is very warm. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Above my console collection is my NAS. So that is a Western Digital MyCloud EX2 Ultra. It has two Seagate Barracudas in it, 2TB in RAID 1. That is my backup drive for this computer, and it is about 3/4 full. I've had it for 4 months. but it will stay 3/4 full for a while because that's all my document files. Next to that I have my Nintendo Switch grip controller, my Nintendo Switch Pro controller, my 8-bit Do SN30 Pro controller with adapter for my phone. I have a white Xbox One controller, 2016, that came with the Xbox One S. I have a black 2016 controller, which I originally bought for my desktop, but now also works with the Xbox. Over here is a Steam controller. They don't make these anymore. I've had it for about 4 years and I generally do like it. Next to that is my Nvidia Shield controller for my Nvidia Shield tablet. And yes, that is the room, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Any questions, leave them in the comments, yada yada yada. Anyway, yes, I'll see you all later.